Hey guys, did you know that I have a Patreon where you can support me and plus get awesome rewards? Or if you're thinking to yourself, but Julian, I want even more bang for my buck while still supporting you, you can pop over to my Redbubble and check out my awesome store with new designs appearing regularly. But for now, enjoy the video you're about to watch.
Hey guys, it's me, Julian Greystoke. I'm here with just a fun little video today about my writing. I've been seeing a lot of authors that I follow doing tags talking about newbie writing mistakes or writing mistakes that they make, and I thought it'd be fun to share a few of my little, writer tics, things that I catch myself doing when I'm editing, all of that jazz. Now, some of these are going to be a little bit uncommon. I tried not to go with all of the usual ones, the normal ones that everybody else is saying, and ones that are more, specific to me. I don't have a ton of them. I might do another video like this if I come up with more. But I figured, hey, I'll just share them with you guys today. That will be fun. So, my writing tics, things that I do that are just me. They are a hallmark of my first drafts. Look out for them, my friends. So the first one is everybody's smiling. When I don't know what to have a character do with their face, I just kind of make them smile. Smiling is like my default for what a character is doing, and it's like, calm down, you guys. Stop. You look like a bunch of grinning idiots. I don't know why that is. Smiling is almost like a placeholder for a better facial expression that I can come up with when I'm editing, but everybody's smiling. Everybody's smiling. If you ever beta one of my books and you're like, why do these characters smile so much? Know that that is toned down. I've caught most of the smiles, and yeah, that's bad. It's bad. I don't know why I do it, I just do. I guess it's better than not smiling? The second thing that I do is weird-ass sentences. I didn't prank any of my writing in here to give you an example, that's too bad, but I would have had to find one. My betas, I'm sure, have noticed this, and I noticed this about myself. Sometimes my sentence structure is just what? Why is this sentence phrased in such a convoluted way when you could have just said this and made it like a normal sentence that's easy to read? I don't know. My brain does that. It thinks that is a perfectly viable sentence when I'm actually writing it. And even though I can catch quite a few of them, oftentimes when I'm editing, my brain will still agree as I'm editing that that is a perfectly viable sentence. And it will take someone else's eyes to look at that sentence and be like, the fuck is this? It's also helping that I'm reading out loud to my husband sometimes, and sometimes reading out loud helps me go, what is this sentence? What is it doing? Kill it with fire. The next thing that is a hallmark of my first draft is I can't spell. You know, I've been writing my entire life and I still suck at spelling. It is pretty funny because most people I know that I am a writer, and so I will write something and they will be like, why is everything misspelled? Aren't you supposed to be a writer? And then I have to explain, I am a writer, not a speller. This is just me. This is just my brain. I have tried very hard. My mother, bless her heart, tried so hard as I was coming up to teach me to spell. She would sit down and go over my drafts with me and make me figure out how to correctly spell these words. And it just, apparently my brain was like, you don't need that. That's stupid. Why would you need that for the only career you've ever wanted to have? And the final writerly tic that I have on this list is that I have my characters doing too much after their dialogue. Now, I find it very important and helpful when I am enjoying a story to have the characters doing things while they're talking. I'm not as big of a fan of just those chunks where it's just characters just talking and not physically doing anything. I prefer to be able to mentally picture what the characters are doing as they're talking. A little bit of motion, a little bit of description of what they're doing can really help you get to know a character as the dialogue is going on. However, I also have a tendency to overdo this sometimes, and I often catch myself or try to catch myself. Thank goodness for beta readers too, am I right? But sometimes I'll just be reading and a conversation will be happening and I'll be describing what the characters are doing after single thing they say, and I'm just like, settle down. Settle down, Julian. Sometimes they can just say things without an appropriate action to go along with what they're saying. I know I talk with my hands, if you haven't noticed, it's just insane, but not every character needs to be moving and talking always. So that is a big thing that I do, and I try to catch myself on when I am editing. My characters are just a bunch of smiley, hyperactive people in my first draft. Anyway, nobody's first draft is perfect. But comment below and let me know some tics that can be guaranteed to be found in your first draft, or possibly they make it to the second or third. Yikes. Yeah, I'm sorry, beta readers. I can't catch them all. There's just too many. I am not a Pokemon master. But I'm looking forward to seeing some of your writerly tics, and if you're a video maker, feel free to make a video about this your own self. And of course, everyone remember that I post new videos Mondays and Fridays. All the links to my social media are in the doobly-doo for ease of your clicking. And if you liked what you saw here and you want to see more, I have a channel full of videos about writing and books and animals and just whatever springs into my little head. So please, please, please go check that out. And also, if you like, she's just having a party. She's running around. Also, if you liked what you saw here but wish it was higher quality, I have a Patreon for that. All the support on my Patreon goes to getting me better equipment. Plus, I'm trying to be more, like, sociable with my patrons. So if you want to, like, just talk to me on Patreon, that's cool, too. Great. Sold it. Nailed it. Everyone will want to become a patron now. I'm so good at this. Anyway, you guys, of course, I will see all of you again next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. I'm gonna go join Kinshu in her party, because it seems like she's having a great time. Bye!
Hey everybody, it is shout out time again. Time to shout out to my patrons, Amanda, Ashley, Celia, Kim, Lisa, Ramona, Sabby Panda, and Sarah. And if you want to be great like these amazing people, then become my patron over on Patreon.